Hey everyone, welcome back to another retro G.I. Joe review. This evening we have got the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra Nightbird with Aero Viper from, as I say, the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra movie toy line. This plane has got a significant role in the film. You can see that there, looks really cool. We've got the Aero Viper in the packaging. On the side you get a closer look at the Aero Viper itself. On the back of the packaging you can see we get the plane in its entirety. Lots of stickers to put on this one. You can see advanced stealth aircraft. We've got the little cockpit area that drops down, shooting missiles, a fold down handle, and it kind of functions like a Nerf gun in a plane, which is quite cool. So this one I had when I was a kid, so really excited to have it again. I think the one I had when I was younger ended up going to a charity shop, so really excited to open this. Now the caveat with these G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra toys is there's a lot of stickers. They take a long time to put together, so I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to go away. We're going to open this vintage 2008-2009 era packaging, and we will come back with a closer look at this vehicle. So stay tuned. Okay folks, so here we have got the Nightbird assembled, all stickered up, which took me a little while. I didn't sticker it immediately, I gave myself a couple of days, so you can see it has got the stickers all across it. The first thing to look at is the pilot figure that it comes with. I really like the helmet on this dude. I think the helmet is really cool. He's got kind of these flight pants on. He's got quite a loose sort of baggy black shirt as the main part of his uniform. He can't sit particularly well. His legs do spring back down, which isn't the best thing for a pilot figure. And he doesn't actually come with a weapon, so you need to give him a weapon from your collection. But he is a pretty cool figure nonetheless. Again, that helmet is just freaking awesome, man. Looks so cool. So cool inclusion for the set, but obviously the big focus is the Blackbird itself. Now you can see the plane itself from several different angles here. Really nice design. Clearly inspired by the SR-71, the real life Blackbird. I think it was called the Blackbird in real life, but the real life US stealth capability, the SR-71, that's what we're talking about. Also inspired by the Night Raven, which was obviously a set that was in the classic G.I. Joe toy line. So not the Blackbird even, this is the Nightbird. My apologies for that, getting all my names muddled. But you can see there is just so much detail packed into this vehicle. Where it really comes to life are the stickers. I think the sticker detailing all across this one really helps to make it. You get this really nice tally mark on the cockpit just there. You've got lots of Cobra logos everywhere to just really make it come to life. And then similar to what you'd see on a Sky Striker, the kind of markings on the tail. Now there are electronics in this, it can make sound effects. I don't have any batteries in it currently, so we won't be able to test those. I will just double check that it doesn't have any in it, but I don't think it does. No. So we won't be able to test those unfortunately, but I'm sure other videos online will show them. If they don't and you really want to see them, let me know and I can do a follow-up. I believe it lights up where the red engines are as well. And what we have with this plane is a really funky mechanism where you can see the missiles here. We are able to cock the weapon with the kind of cockpit portion of the plane, and then there is a pull down handle underneath that you can squeeze to shoot those missiles. I don't care for the play feature, but it is there if you want it. Now on the subject of the underside of the plane, you can see that we get these landing gear, which can pop down into the body of the plane, give it this really nice sleek appearance when it's not on a runway. Always love when Hasbro find a way to hide the actual landing gear, and that works quite well here. And then obviously, apart from the aesthetic, the other main feature is the cockpit. So on this, you get a cockpit where you can actually lower the cockpit down like you see in the film. So in the film, the cockpit, as you can see just there, it's even got a little sticker at the front. But in the film, the cockpit is kind of sat down like that. Ripcord gets into it, and it then goes up into the plane. Now, I deliberately am not putting a figure in there because with a figure sat in the seat, it doesn't quite sit fully. There's like a bit of gappage just here. So my my Nightbird is going to be flown without a pilot, although as far as you know, there is a pilot in there. Wink wink, nudge nudge. So all in all, that is a look at the Nightbird. The wheels sadly don't have any moving function to them, but they work well enough. I just think for what was maybe £30 to £40 at the time, I actually picked it up for £40 on the aftermarket. The only real issue I have with this is some peeling stickers, which is probably to do with the age of the toy. But beyond that, this is gorgeous. There is absolutely no reason why you wouldn't pick it up today. Sure, when it's scaled with a figure, it's a little bit small, but I think overall, if you like your stealth planes, if you like Cobra vehicles, this is an absolute win and absolutely something you should be picking up. So that is my review on the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra Nightbird. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like, favourite and subscribe. And until the next video, take care and have a great week.